Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund, it really is a tremendous arena. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can... It's Gabriel Jesus! Olise. That's an imaginative pass. Odo. Beckham. Baresi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckenbauer. Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And here's Torres. He's found a way through. Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that. And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. Roberto Carlos! Oh, split-second reaction.
Carlos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Still goalless at the moment. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fernando Torres. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Played back in. Hazard shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pirlo. And it's Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. Nice are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Beckham. Azar. Olise. Messi.
That has been slung wide. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Bale. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be
It's a
1
pretty
minute
loose
added
pass.
time.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Winning lottery numbers. Substitution for Nice. Number 17, Mohamed Salah.
Here's
Number
the start of the
10,
second half.
Mendy. Number 44,
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Number 22, Beckham.
Olise!
Gabriel Jesus.
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort. Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Neymar. Number 9, Matthias de Ligt. Number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number 8, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution in
Neymar
progress.
going face to face with his great rival. It's a mighty effort! Decent enough try.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Pucci. Adams. This is Ronaldo. He might be in here. Chance! Cleared without complication. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Played through for the wide man. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Olise. Neymar. Baresi gets a foot in here.
The attendance for this match was
Afiso.
51,052.
He's found support out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a good run down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Pirlo. Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's picked his way through. And here's Azar. And he's had a hit. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Tries to pass it through. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action.
Adams.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Neymar. Hazard. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's played in low. He's on it. Can he get away?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got away. Now he's got space here. Now it's Olise. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Olise! Well,
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Neymar. Hazard he is onto this.
Has been
Well, now it's a
indicated.
race for the ball. And he's managed to get rid. He won't be happy with that one. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Nice.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches and it can add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
That's been intercepted. He read that really... And the finish! What terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Fluminense with the corner. They're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice are looking to go forward now. Nice still without a single shot on target. It's come to nothing. Well, a clinch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Otto. Nice looking to pass their way through. And this is Bale. Ball has bounced loose now. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goes for the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Now it's Hazard. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he gets rid in a hurry. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Shifted it to the flank. Costa Curta. And it's Guardiola. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has a look up. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Nice presented with a golden opportunity here. To open the scoring. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Fluminense finding their passes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right.
There they go.
Hunting again. That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable. Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery. That's just playing it safe and simple.
The referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick announcement today.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Nice can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Defending was strong and firm. Marquinhos. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That has been slung wide. Not much subtlety about that challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Marquinhos. Marquinhos is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's picked it up out wide. Cleared without complication.
Nice are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hazard. Goal kick. Oh, no, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Terrific header.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good ball out wide.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Takes a shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Adams. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Julie has got himself a free kick. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Fluminense are down to 10 men. certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Nice have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Marquinhos. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Skriniar. Guardiola. Now Skriniar.
Added minute has been indicated.
It's Serginho.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. They've got to be quick moving this forward. He's found a way through. Neymar. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Nice have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the...
And that's it. Nice really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Al Nassr have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
And he's forced to go back. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Matthews Nunes. So we're still where we started right now. And this is Bale. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Al Nassr were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Baresi. Odo. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, well timed. It's roll! Collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Baresi. Saka. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Nunes. Baresi. And it's Odo. Messi. And Julie. Hazard quietly revving up. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Matthews Nunes. And it's Robertson. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Just let us see what the second half brings.
We're about to announce
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Watch the screen.
Yeah, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he's managed to get free. He's intervened well there. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Distributed tidily. The less said about that pass, the better. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Saliba. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. And he plays one through. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Unai Simon trying to keep this in. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Hakimi. Almost an hour gone. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's as... He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Baresi with the clearance. Tries a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Just off target.
Mateus Nunes could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's found a way through. Hazard! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And there's the shot. Oh, what has happened here? The ball goes in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
Has a shot.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pirlo. It's Bebeto. Spread out to the left. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 11. Raul. Number
All the way
15.
through to the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bernardo Torres. Number 25. Number 18. Messi. Number 5. Kukcu.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's gone loose.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he lines up a cross.
2 added minutes
Hakimi
have been
gets it
indicated.
clear. Messi. And Messi! Well, now it's a race. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Loose ball. That's another chance. And that was the final act of the game. A nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Nice against Manchester United.
This, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Julie showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Julie. It's gone backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's played in low. He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Camavinga.
Nice are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front.
He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Nice! And it's Nice in front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now then, Pedri!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh no, this does not look good. Saka. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. The Ligt. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Rodri. Saka. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Oh, red. Nice interception.
There will be 1 minute
Szoboszlai.
added time.
Adams. Now Ronaldinho. first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Nice have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Nice. Number 11, Bale. Number 21.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 14.
Solitary goal. That has been the crucial... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Ronaldinho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. And Messi! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Camavinga. Pedri.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Saka.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice perhaps contemplating their next change here. Saka goes on a charge down the left. He's got away. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Adams has a look and plays it forward. Good ball, good take. He is through here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the first goal came from this. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Fires it, he's shooting! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is... Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Nice really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. All won cleanly.
Added minutes has been indicated.
This is Ronaldo. Neymar. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And it's hoisted clear. It's a really well-measured ball. He slings it in. And we're done. Nice can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today. He's gone for goal!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pirlo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Julie. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adams. Nice are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. He's shifting through the gears here. Here's a player who has defined a generation. Played out to the right. That's been intercepted. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Otto. And it's Pirlo. Baresi. Now it's Bale. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The It's a searching pass. Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out towards the right wing. Adams. And the shot! Off the post! Danger averted for now. Pirlo wins the duel this time. Bale. Saka gets it away. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. Bigo goes short, and it's Balletti. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely aimed pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution in progress.
So, off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Adams calmly anticipates. And here's Bale. It's a lovely, neat pass. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Figo. Oh, he's been caught napping. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hazard, the specialist in tearing teams apart. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Bale. Can he get it through? And this is real chance! Oh, off the bar! So much time and space. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Bale! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's only too happy to take that back. And a chance! They've done it! Finally the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4.
So,
Echo.
time for changes
Number
on
23,
both sides, actually.
Bale.
Nice
Number
have
22,
penetrated for the first time.
Well, it's better
Number
late than never,
18,
Peter, and that's potentially
Figo.
decisive now.
Number 10.
Oh,
Messi.
good spread.
Coming on the field.
Threads one in.
Number 20.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is quite wonderful. A finish of true class. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Nice are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Hazard! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nicely shaped ball. And that's it. Nice can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here. They do appear, Jim Becklin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now that is a hefty challenge. Julie! It's anyone. Bale! Oh, that's a waste.
Bale really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Oh, that's a key interception. That's been cut out. Well played. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Mbappe. Julie knocks it out wide. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Odo, he is one whose deliveries we all know about. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Messi. Pirlo.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Adams spots it and intercepts. Chance! Goal! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too...
Chance, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And Shevchenko. No, that was never going to make it.
Nice certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's a promising position. Beckham. Pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Mbappe, Messi, and he shoots! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. That is some save from Khan!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vieira. That's good running with the ball. Oh, it's come loose. Cruyff. Look at this. There's the shot! And that's it for the first half. He's representing. He's certainly swimming along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Nice really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Nice on the spot for parity. That is some save from Khan. Neymar. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's good defensive concentration. Nice clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And Bebeto! Wonderful from Bebeto! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. What a moment for the triple centurion, for one of this team's favourite sons. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Substitution for Milan. Number 22. Bellingham.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Johan Cruyff.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Number 26.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal. Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Roberto Carlos. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Marquinhos can get it clear. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's having a go! Looking for the run.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out. Unai Simon clears. Vieira. There's a sharp little ball here.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. Can he get it? Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has fair fizzed.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And that has been clubbed away. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's being urged to shoot. Shot could be on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, nice touch. Ball's gone astray. Drilled in low. He can get that clear. And Beckham! The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Roberto Carlos with the short one. This is Beckham. Now that's a fine challenge. So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Nice.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland.
And he shoots! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. 1-0! Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Bale. He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Adams. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pirlo is there to clear. And smartly reclaimed. Maldini. That's a sharp pass. That pass isn't the best. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the... It's Bale! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That was not gone well.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
Bale! Terrific save by Abbiati. Nice with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Saka. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Nice leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Unai Simon gets it away. That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Haaland. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Out of play for a throw. Messi. Pirlo. And here's Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. De Bruyne. Robertson cuts out the pass. Kupchu. Now it's Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Will be well added time.
Hazard quietly revving. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more. But you have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Nice go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bebeto is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Xavi Alonso goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Heading backwards. Pass is coming off in quick succession. It's Hazard!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Chance, surely! Nice get their 4th corner. Should get the job done. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's done very well to take that back. And he goes for a shot! It's in! Arsenal are level. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 59 minutes.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nice still have the cards to affect this game. Otto. He is just caressing the ball. Well played. Important challenge, that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Hazard. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Kupchu. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Saka gets across to intercept that. Adams. Oh, that's a shot goal! And now it's a race for the ball. Adams attempts a clearance. He's in a great position here. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Haaland. Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Robertson picks it up from the goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Otto.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Nice really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Haaland.
De Bruyne. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Nice clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
And the shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Number 9, Suarez.
Arsenal are making a change now.
Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
So that's it. It is all over.
Nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.